Good morning, everyone. Kevin here, back at the Secret Pond, and I want to welcome you to another Poverty Hill adventure. I've only got a short time to fish today, only about an hour or so, but I'll be throwing this here jointed antique jitterbug. Oh, I picked it up at a flea market a couple weeks ago. We'll see if it catches any fish. Oh, got the line tangled a little bit. There we go. Oh, right there. Whoa. And there you see it, folks. It does catch bass. So there he is, folks. Nice little bass there. Caught on the antique jitterbug. Oh, there was another hit, but he missed it. He missed it, and look what he did to me. He messed me all up. Oh, he popped that one right out of. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he hit it again. Oh, jeez, popped it right out of the water. Hit it a second time. Oh my jeez. Look what he did to me. Tangled me all up. He hammered it. He popped it right out of the water and missed it. And then he hit it again and missed it again. We'll go back at him and see if we can get him to try again. Caught in the weed a little bit there. yourself out. Okay. You are a biter, aren't you? This out of you in just a second here. You were barely hooked. You missed it, actually. He had it on the outside. How about this guy? On the antique jointed jitterbug. Still does catch some fish. Oh, hit and a miss. Oh, another hit and a miss. Oh, you messed me up that time. He followed it for a second hit and he messed me up. Right there. Biter. Well, throw yourself out. Okay. You are a biter, aren't you? This out of you in just a second here. You were barely hooked. You missed it, actually. He had it on the outside. How about this guy? On the antique jointed jitterbug. Still does catch some fish. Oh, hit and a miss. Oh, another hit and a miss. Oh, you messed me up that time. He followed it for a second. Oh. He wanted that one, and he missed it. Well, folks, it's time to quit fishing. As you saw, this old antique jitterbug can still catch fish. I had several hits and misses, but I did manage to catch a couple. It's time to call it quits for the fishing now, but I'm inviting you to come along, because now I'm heading to the flea market, and we're going to see if we can hunt up some more jitterbugs. I think I know a guy that's there that might have a few. So come on along and we'll see what we can find. Well, here we are at the flea market. Let's see if we can find the guy that's selling the fishing lures. So here I am. I found the guy that sells the antique fishing lures. Let's see what kind of stuff he's got.
What am I at? Grand total $360.
So here we are, and this is Eric.
Howdy.
Eric, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And Eric sells all sorts of really cool stuff. How did you get it? Could you mind telling me how you got into doing this kind of thing? And
I just was a fisherman to begin with, and one day me and a buddy of mine just said to, hey, we got some old stuff, you want to start collecting? And that's how we got started.
Oh, cool.
And it was like 30 years ago. So.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah.
I met you at another flea market, and you sold me some jitterbugs, and I'm definitely interested in some more jitterbugs.
Yep.
See what you got.
Oh yeah, they're all right over there in that case.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few there.
Got some World War II era ones, and 50s, 60s eras, all kinds of eras.
Now, the last time
Do 10 on that.
I was here, I bought one with a plastic lip on it, but you said it was not a World War II one.
No, that was a modern one. Because they make some of the modern ones with the plastic clear lips on them and stuff.
That's what I bought. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking here.
Like these two colors here, the solid white, that actually glows in the dark.
Yeah, I bought one of those from you. Yeah.
And the chipmunk's a pretty tougher color to find.
Mm-hmm.
This scale, green scale, is a tough color to find. The parrot type ones, those ones are tougher to find.
This is the fly rod one.
Yeah, that's a fly rod one.
This is the first one of these I've seen. I've read about them and all that. What do you want for that?
It's missing the little loop.
Oh, I see.
Just $5.
$5.
Normally they're $10 to $15 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than that, it's in beautiful shape.
Did they always make them with the plastic lip?
Yeah.
Really?
This is actually a styrofoam body right here.
Uh-huh.
And then you got the plastic lip.
Oh.
People are thinking they're from the 1940s, but I think they're more from the 1950s or so.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the Arbogast Jitterbug book, and I forgot when they said they came out with those. They might be late 40s.
I will definitely take that. That's kind of cool. I've been looking for those. And
It's
unfortunately,
out there, but it's expensive.
all I found online was one written in Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not going to do me any good.
Well, the Japanese have started making these along with the Jitterbugs.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of these colors are Japanese. They're called Japanese Smith ones. They're Hedman and stuff like that. But,
I see.
You get a lot of these oddball colors with the dice in them and checkerboards. Yeah, there's just these are all modern.
That's really neat. Yeah.
These are all the modern ones versus the older wooden ones that I have over there.
Mm-hmm. You know, I did find because I'm just new to collecting the jitterbugs. Even though the reason I collect them is first bass I ever saw caught was on a jitterbug at Chautauqua Lake back in the '60s.
They're fish catchers. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been catching a lot of fish with them.
Yeah.
But as I started collecting, I did wind up with a Japanese-made imitation jitterbug.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what you got here.
That's $40 for all
That's the chipmunk he was talking about.
Plus 40 is $4.
I think I'm going to go for the chipmunk. Let's see, what else is there here? That's not one.
Can I break the bank?
The bank exactly again.
Oh, here's some World War II ones. The plastic lip.
So that 4 times. I really kind of wanted these ones to go. But they might be here next week again.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Toppers. Let's make a neat little collection.
They're probably worth $15.
Yeah, thereabouts. 10 to 15.
I just hate
There's another one.
I'm worried.
So, okay, that hardware is early in World War. No, that's not a World War II one.
This is a World War II one,
Yes.
and that is mid-war because of the shaved hardware.
Okay.
This is late war, so you're probably talking 1944, 1945 with the wire hardware, and you can see the difference in the two.
Yeah.
So this is probably 42 to 43, thereabouts, roughly.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, 1939, 1940s, even earlier than that, would have hardware similar to this, but it would be more of a brass plate. Some had brass plates, some had hardware that looked like that. Mm-hmm. Similar, but not, this is more modern hardware.
Yeah.
So, but these are definitely World War II era,
Okay.
and there's slight differences in the hardware.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, I think I have mid-war and late-war hardware there. This one right here. Yeah, this is mid-war also.
Okay. Yeah. I will go with that one of those too. I want one of each
Yep.
example.
Plus, you have the different metal lip stampings on these. See, this one right here has the patent dates on it, and this one doesn't.
yeah.
So this is like pre-patent date, and this is a little bit later model where they came out when putting the patents on certain jitterbugs.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. So I'm back home in my shop after my little adventure at the Monroe County Flea Market, just outside of Rochester, New York, and I'll show you what I scored here. Oops. Hey, you remember him from a previous video, don't you? Well, what I got from Eric are 1, 2, 3 World War II era jitterbugs. Here's a 1980s one. It's a little bit smaller. You can see it's a bit smaller than a regular size. And then even smaller than that is the little fly fishing jitterbug. Throw that little tiny thing with a fly rod. And then coming up here, there's one. There's the chipmunk that he was talking about. This little pattern here is another one that I don't think I've ever seen, like a tiger frog or something like that. And there's another scaled pattern. So there's my score for today. But on the side, from some other people at the flea market, I scored these little guys. These are not jitterbugs. They are imitation jitterbugs. I scored that guy. And a whole bunch of flatfish type lures. So all in all, even with someone looking over my shoulder, it was a good day. Caught a couple of fish on an antique jitterbug and went out and bought a whole bunch more antique jitterbugs. So I hope you had a good time coming along on this Poverty Hill adventure.